Want some candy?
I have come here to chew bubblegum and kick ass. And I'm all out of bubblegum.
Well, hello, Mr. Fancy Pants.
I hear you looking for candy, man, bitch.
Give me some sugar, baby. Like scary movies.
Want some candy?
Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble! It's Monster Candy Podcast time, and in this corner we have Shotzi Blackheart. And in this corner we have Screamin' E.
Fuck.
And I'm also your co-host, Dominic Davy. And tonight we have a roundtable discussion on all things horror news. Wow.
What is that? Like Fifth
it's,
Element?
No, it's that yeah, it's a kind of. It's actually a real life singer that he was doing. It's like a clip of some like Russian guy that sings like all. It's actually a thing. Yeah, no, it was a thing. I'll show you. Good job. That was a good.
Can you pull it up? Actually.
Yeah, I can.
Yeah, right now.
Right now?
Yes.
Like while we're doing
Yeah, can we hear that guy right now on air?
Okay, you heard it. I played it for you. Yeah.
See, I got it now.
Vitus?
Vetus or Vitus?
Vetus? Yeah, that's what it is. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Monster Candy Podcast. That's right. It's Monster Candy Podcast. We're back. And guess what? This time,
I'm just gonna shoot some shit.
yeah, we're not even talking about a movie today. Well, we will. We'll probably talk about a lot of movies today, but we're just going to talk about horror news because absolutely no one asked for this episode.
No.
And we're going to give it to you.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I asked for it.
Shotzi asked for it. She gets it.
I get it.
She gets it. She gets this.
Dom,
You get this episode.
what's your favorite horror movie?
My favorite horror movie?
Yeah, what's your favorite horror movie?
What is my favorite horror movie?
Yeah, what is it? In all the land.
In all the land.
In all the land. What is your pretty little princess favorite horror movie?
I don't know how to answer that. Probably. Yeah, God, you put me on the spot. Like, that's a tough one for me to answer.
Well, I was wondering. I don't know it. I feel like y'all know mine.
What's yours? I don't know
Mine
yours.
is Wolfman and The Thing. Those are my.
That's good.
I can't decide which I like better, but
It'll
Wolfman-
change in like 2 years, don't worry.
it does because for the longest time my favorite was Last Man on Earth, and I've decided I like Wolfman
Speaking of which,
better.
happy birthday,
Vincent Price.
Vincent Price.
Yeah.
It won't be his birthday once this comes
No.
out, but it was his birthday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But now it's not his birthday while you're listening. But it was his birthday at one
Totally
time.
was.
Creature from the Black Lagoon from a classic one.
Okay.
It's one
And
of my
Christopher
favorites.
Lee was his birthday too.
Oh yeah, it was his birthday too.
Modern.
Creature.
I really like Hellraiser.
Hellraiser.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I also love
Cool.
The Thing. That was a good call too.
Sure.
That's a big
Yes.
Because
highlight.
you're a pervert.
Yeah, because you're a dirty boy.
Yes, I am.
I'm just gonna take a bite of this apple.
Dirty
real quick.
white boy. Was that a Foreigner song? Dirty white boy?
Yeah. No. Is
Oh
it?
no.
For sure. Let me look this shit up right now.
All right. So what's your favorite movie of all time, horror movie?
Night of the Living Dead.
Yup.
Yeah, that makes sense, I guess.
I knew that. I knew that one. I knew it. It's never changed.
You know, it's the
It
one
did.
I really like.
It did change, but long after or long before
Okay,
I met
well,
you.
Well, I've known you for 7 years, and it's
Like
always
8
been.
years, almost 8 years.
Okay, sure.
I really like, you know what movie I really like, and I don't know if this is crazy, Dawn of the Dead, the remake. I actually like that.
The remake.
I like that remake.
It's a good
Yeah,
remake.
yeah. No, it's a good remake. I would
I
agree
thought
with
there
you.
were some really great scenes.
Even
in
with
it.
the Fast Zombies, it's still a good remake.
Yeah, I mean, despite Fast Zombies,
That-
which I usually don't get into,
Yeah.
that is an exception of a movie that I did actually like.
That remake is what got me into the classics. Because I watched the remake
Yeah.
and I liked it, and then I went and watched the old school Dawn of the Dead, the
Yeah.
original, and then I started watching, like Night of the Living Dead.
Yeah.
And then I started watching some other black and white films, but yeah, before that I wasn't really into any of the classics. So thank you, Dawn of the Dead remake.
There you go. You know what else? You know what other movie is really great? Another zombie movie, but another horror movie that I really love, and the best video game adaptation of all time. I think Resident Evil is an awesome modern horror movie with zombies.
Yeah,
It's not super scary, but it's super rad.
it was good. It was good. It got
Guys, I've not seen Resident Evil.
Well, it got crazy. It totally went off the rails, the whole series. Like,
I've not seen it.
I'm just talking about that first one.
The first one was good, just because it was a little more stayed true to the video game.
Yeah, which is a creepy video game. When I played it PlayStation, I was like, "Well, monster." You know?
What's her name is hot as fuck though.
Yes.
Mila Jovovich.
Oh my god, that is my
Jovovich.
girl.
Jovovich.
Like,
Mila Jovovich. I saw a video where she got mad at Michelle Rodriguez during the filming of that, where she was saying her name wrong, and she was like, "Jovovich, what is the problem? Jovovich."
Jovovich.
And I was like, I'll never forget it.
Ooh.
It was awesome.
I will say your name.
And she was in Cuffs, which was an awesome movie.
That's a good movie.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Dazed and Confused.
Creature from the Black Lagoon
Cool.
and Hellraiser I really love.
Yeah.
I feel like I'll keep quantifying it because there's a lot of like.
Yeah.
I was about to say
Yeah.
Friday the 13th. I really love that first one. You know, I was like, I don't know. I just keep adding to them. But yeah, you know what movie scared the crap out of me when I was a kid? There's a question, real quick. What's the movie that scared the crap out of you as a kid? Poltergeist. I know it's lame, but Poltergeist
we
scared
talked
me.
about this.
When did we talk about this?
The 80s movies.
Did we do that on the 80s, or did we do the movie of the 80s, this part 2 of 80s that we never aired?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
I'm pretty sure it was because we did our top 5. And
Yeah.
Poltergeist
Who
was
knows?
both in our top 5, and we.
Who knows?
Well,
We
Poltergeist scared the crap out of me
we
when I was a kid.
discussed.
Was that you scared? What scared you too?
Yep, we
Yeah.
discussed that.
What about you? What was the one that scared you?
I'm pretty sure it was Child's Play. But Poltergeist also scared the shit out of me.
Yeah.
But Child's Play was probably the first horror movie to just really fuck with me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
That's a moment. All right, so I guess this is the point where we should start doing horror news. Who wants to go first with horror news?
Man, just go. Let's just all go with it.
So,
all at
okay,
one time.
I'm really upset, and I'm just gonna bring it up now.
You're
'Cause,
upset?
You know,
Why are you
yes,
upset?
I'm fucking sad today. It's a very sad day because I just found out that, you know what? You know who's not playing Ben in It 2? Adult Ben.
I'm assuming from the attitude right now, Chris Pratt.
Chris Pratt is not playing Ben.
How dare he?
I was holding out, man.
I
Do you
thought it was gonna happen.
think they asked him to do it and he was like no, or he like wanted way too much and they couldn't afford him?
Probably couldn't afford him. He is one of the #1 stars right now.
I know, but it's come on, Chris
I mean, they got a lot of names they gotta buy for this.
I mean, how much money do you fucking need, though?
Yeah,
Like,
really.
that's such a cool.
I don't know,
That's such a cool.
I
Like,
mean,
yeah,
I can imagine
like,
quite a lot.
I would drop my price though to be in a cool film.
Yeah, really. Like, you're doing cool shit that you're probably
God,
gonna
Chris
enjoy.
Pratt, why you gotta be a cunt?
Well, you know, we don't know
love
that
you,
he
though.
even like
Was
knew
asked.
about it. Like, it could have been his agent was
No,
like,
yeah,
no.
I mean, yeah,
I mean, we get asked.
Or he was never asked at all.
yeah, maybe not.
I bet he was, but yeah, I'm sure it was like in scheduling could have been a thing. You know, he's pretty spoken for
Yeah,
Guardians
because
of the Galaxy and Jurassic
World or
Park,
whatever
and-
that
yeah.
new one is coming out. So
Because they can't work during certain like times of like promoting.
True that. True that.
And I know that he's got another Guardians of the Galaxy movie coming down the pipeline soon. I don't know. So he might have been a little too booked. So before we get hasty,
Okay.
start turning on poor Pratt.
how dare he?
So he's not. Who's getting it?
Jay Ryan, who I don't know who the hell you are, but you ain't no Chris Pratt.
Oh, that's how. He's already starting off. Jay Ryan.
He's not been really in anything that I know of. At least when I looked his name up, I didn't know any of the stuff that he was in. I think he's New Zealand. He's alright looking.
He's already been, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
And then there's Jessica Chastain as Beverly. Bill Hader as... Who's Bill Hader? Who's he playing?
he's playing Richie.
Richie? Beep,
Yeah,
beep,
Beep
Richie?
Richie. I know that for a fact.
And then James McAvoy.
They should have just got Seth Green to do.
Well, you got to keep in mind the ages.
Richie.
They got to line everybody up.
Yeah,
at
well,
least pretty
he'd be like the proper age, right?
decent. Would he? I guess he would. I'm trying to look at Ben. So this is Ben. And then as Jay Ryan, and that's Jessica Chastain. So that's Beverly,
Yeah.
and those are the two. Huh? I guess
He looks way too young to be our age.
he does kind of. How old is he? He's 36, so he's on the lower end of that.
He just has a super baby face.
Baby face.
Well,
You
yeah,
got the cutest little baby.
she's 41. She's our age.
But yeah,
She's gorgeous.
Seth Green would totally be the proper age to play his future self from the original miniseries.
Oh, that's really funny.
Now,
I'm looking him up real quick to see the age. Yes, he would. He is exact.
Let me see.
He's 44. He's perfect age. He could totally do it. He would nail it. Yeah.
What is he looking like right now? Let me see pictures.
This is him
Seth
right there.
Green. Yeah.
No,
Totally.
He's totally.
Why not?
He looks good.
Yeah.
He's the right age. That would have been inspired casting. They really should have done that.
see what was I saying in the earlier episode when I'm like, I should be a Hollywood fucking caster. I should be a casting agent and be like, no.
I feel like we should put out this episode first, though.
Yeah. I
This
think
is-
we should do
this
it
is
first.
the
So
guy.
Yeah.
you're just saying things that no
Who
one
cares?
Hold on, I didn't know Jessica Chastain was born in Sonoma, California. She's Sonoma County?
Did you go to school with her?
We would have, I don't know, it depends on how long she lived there, but we were born there around the same time. I was in Camp Meeker, so I was a couple miles away, but same county. We're both Sonoma County.
You guys are like basically related.
I would not say that at all, but we are definitely we are of the same people. I
Okay.
didn't know that.
Wait, you guys are related?
No.
You're from the same people.
Yeah. You know,
They're cousins.
territory people. I don't think she's Sicilian. She doesn't look Italian at all.
Wait, is that the chick that fucking played?
Zero Dark 30.
Let me
Molly's
see.
Game. The Help. Sloan. Her.
Oh, yeah, no.
I love how much visual referencing that we're doing on
I
a
know, we
podcast
just
that
don't
nobody
give
cares.
a fuck today. We're just like, you can't see what we're looking at, but you know what? Fuck off. You could Google Jessica Chastain.
Yeah,
Sorry, I
Google-
have an apple in my mouth.
Pull out your computers and Google along with us.
This is a no holds barred Monster Candy podcast.
No hold.
Yeah, check out Jay Ryan and how he is not as cute as Chris Pratt, and they
You know,
should have just
I think
gotten
you're being
Chris Pratt.
really unfair. But you know, what can we say? What? You didn't say that Chadwick Boseman? What?
Who's
Oh,
Chadwick?
they haven't announced it. Oh, Mike Hanlon. I thought Chadwick Boseman was in it, and I was like, what?
Chadwick.
You know, but no, they haven't chose that yet.
Oh, Chadwick.
That's Black Panther. But yeah, they wish. There's no way they're gonna get him. He's way too expensive right now. They'd spend all that money locking up
He's still in Wakanda.
McAvoy. He's still in Wakanda. So you're bummed about that.
Yes.
Are you happy about any of the other casting? I mean, I think that
I don't really care. Chris Pratt's
come on.
not in it.
James
but whatever.
McAvoy looks kind of like Bill. You know, he's got the look.
Totally.
And then I don't know who.
guy who's playing Eddie, what's his name? James Ranson. He was in Sinister, I guess.
Yeah. Okay.
He's the deputy.
Beverly Marsh, I'm fine with. That's great. Just 'cause I think that's a good Richie Tozier. I think, there you go.
Yeah,
Bill
Richie's
Hader.
perfect.
Yeah, that's good.
Bill Hader as Richie, yes.
Yeah.
Seth
Alright.
Green.
Seth Green. Yeah, that one's weird. This one's a weird one for me. Ben, I don't know. I'm not sure.
That doesn't look like him at all. I don't understand.
No. I don't know. Somebody was into somebody and owed somebody a favor.
Clearly, Chris Pratt would have been. No, God damn it.
You just say that because Chris Pratt is obviously a chubby guy that has to get fit and is fit all the time, but looks good both as a chubby guy and a fit guy.
Exactly.
I feel what you're saying.
I don't know. I'm a chubby chaser, so.
I would have never thought. Because, whatever. There's a lot of heavy dudes around. Well, did you guys see the thing about Bruce Campbell teasing about what they might be doing with Evil Dead?
I saw something about that. I didn't read into it, but I'm just like, I'm sick of you, Bruce Campbell, playing with my emotions because you just said that you retired.
He's retired.
Okay.
He's straight up not doing it anymore.
Okay.
And he said that not that they need his permission, but he sees that they could keep it going. There's a lot of stories to tell in that universe and a lot of things they can do.
You know who should play Ash?
Chris Pratt.
Yes.
He probably could do it. Well, it turns out that producer Rob Talbert recently noted that him and Sam Raimi are talking about what they're going to do with it, and that they are definitely planning to continue it without Bruce Campbell.
No.
But they haven't said how. Like
No.
video games or what?
Unless it's a CGI Bruce Campbell, it's not going to work.
That's what they should do.
Because Ash is Ash.
Well, he says, this is really funny. On Twitter, he was asked about that, if he'd be open to doing motion capture or voice work on a Evil Dead game. And he said, fans are wonderfully nitpicky, which I think he's talking about you too. I can't talk particulars yet, but I think fans will dig the upcoming incarnations. So that doesn't necessarily say what it could be. And he doesn't put down the idea of doing a video game or a movie or comics or not a movie, but animate. What if it was an animated? Did you ever see? There were some things floating around of what like an animated cartoon could look like, and it looked awesome.
That would be rad.
I'd be way into a cartoon.
I'm all for it. I love cartoons.
Yeah, that would be cool. As long as Bruce Campbell was Ash in some form.
Let me see if I can.
Yeah, would he do a voiceover at least?
It seems like he didn't say no.
Anything less.
I mean, I don't think he wants to act in it. I bet they're talking cartoon. I'm willing to bet they're talking a cartoon. That's what I think.
That'd be satisfactory.
You'd be down for that?
I would be down.
I just don't think he wants to jump through those hoops anymore,
I just don't want to see anybody else as Ash or a form of Ash. Because there's only one Ashley J. Williams. And that's Bruce Campbell.
That's it. But there's a couple ideas of what it could look like, and I think that would be a really good idea. I'd be all for it. And honestly, if they had a decent story in the universe, I could. It doesn't have to be about Ash. I'm not that. I like that movie. You guys didn't like the movie? The reboot or continuation?
I liked it. Like I said when we talked about this before, is like your brother with Boo Scary Clown.
Yeah, for it.
I wish it was just called Scary Cabin.
Scary Cabin in the Woods.
Yeah, Scary Cabin in the Woods.
Yeah, we did talk about that where we mentioned how cool it would have been to figure out that it is the same cabin but a whole different movie.
Exactly.
That would have been amazing.
Yeah.
Just call it something else but make it in the same universe and surprise us all.
Yeah, if they didn't call it Evil Dead, I would have been on board.
That would be amazing.
Yes.
Why does nobody do that? Like, they always think they got to stick with that brand and just hold on to it. As I say this from a guy who brought his band back from the death with new people. Let's move on.
Because it's Hollywood, and they're like, hey, what would be easier and instead of writing a whole new script
No,
for
it's
whole
true,
new
it's
ideas,
true.
let's just reboot some bullshit.
Well, in my defense, I wanted to call it something else, but it just was obvious.
Yeah, a band's different though, especially
not
when you're
really.
like the main person.
Yeah, but
You know what I
nobody
mean?
knows that. But but in the end, I get it. I hope they do a cartoon. I hope that's my hope. So cartoon, we're all behind
Yeah.
a cartoon. Would it be awesome if, like, Netflix came out with it, like or whatever, just had a good series of it.
That'd be sweet.
And they didn't make it for kids. They were straight up an adult
Yes.
animated series. Like,
Yes.
they just went for it.
Yes.
They
That would
should.
be amazing.
Just like Big Mouth.
I think they've established that there's a lot, like like you said, Big Mouth is hilarious. They've established there's a room for adult content.
Well, this is like a thing now, like animated adult things. Like, what was it? What was that sausage fucking movie?
Sausage
animated-
Factory,
Sausage Party or
Sausage Party, something like that.
Sausage
Sausage
Party?
Party,
something like that?
Sasquatch
Yeah.
Sausage. I
Yeah,
don't
and
know.
then there's the puppet movie that's coming out. Did you guys see
I
that
mean, there's-
trailer?
Oh, dude, Sesame Street's suing over that. Did you
Yeah.
hear about that?
Really?
Yeah, they are straight
They're
up
suing?
suing because they dropped Sesame Street in the marketing.
Aw.
They're like, oh, Sesame Street was like, oh, fuck you.
Aww.
Yeah, they shouldn't have dropped that.
Bummer.
Because I think the idea
Because
of
it
adult
looks
Muppets.
so fun.
Well, Avenue Q tackled adult topics with the Muppet stuff.
But I mean, there's Adult Swim. You got fucking Archer and
Yeah,
Frisky Dingo and all, fucking
totally.
all that shit. So
I think they should do it. I would be all in. I think why they can do it now is this is the generation that grew up on like 70s and 80s cartoons where they really dialed it in. They didn't have it quite like that there were cartoons and there were like, plenty of good Warner Brother cartoons, but those people who watched those grew up and then started lifting the bar, like raising the bar on animation. Like we had Hanna-Barbera, and that now has become Cartoon Network and Adult Swim. We've had like all these really great series as a kids that everyone's really nostalgic for because they were really involved plots and they were really well done series. I think now that we just grew up with it, like nobody's tripping. It's not just for kids. We all like it. We grew up with animated content that we were all about. Disney, everything. So I think an Evil Dead cartoon would be sick.
heard it here first.
Yeah.
There may or may not be anything we're talking about.
I think they're gonna catch it. I think there'll be an Evil Dead cartoon.
What else? Do you have any other horror news?
No.
What?
I don't. That
You
was
don't?
it.
That was
I
it? You were
wanted
just
to
mad
I
about
just
it?
wanted to complain about Chris Pratt not being Ben.
Oh, that's really funny. You're killing me.
I have something.
Okay, well then
Oh.
fucking bring it up,
I
shithead.
have something. Screaming E has something to say, everybody.
Well then fucking say it.
Because you guys love this series so much. Andrew Lincoln.
Who's that?
Rick Grimes
He's Rick Grimes and
is supposed to be leaving.
Who's Rick Grimes?
Shut up, She's just being a dick.
What are we even talking about?
Okay, she's on today. You're having a moment, an existential moment, like questioning everything in your life and yourself right now.
But I guess he's supposed to be leaving
I
midway.
have been
Mid-
real philosophical lately.
Oh yeah.
I'm sorry. One last thing. When I said you're having an existential moment, Shotzi actually looked around the room, like just on her own, like just looked around and said, "Maybe I am having a moment." So
I
anyway,
am.
She's
all right.
having something.
I am.
like a mid-20s crisis.
Oh man.
Anyway,
Okay,
so
but
Andrew Lincoln
that's-
is supposed to be leaving halfway through season 9.
He's leaving.
Yes,
He's
that's
the
what the
star of
rumor
the
is.
show.
He's gonna die.
Well, he's supposed to be dead already anyway.
The
But-
series should have.
Wait, what?
If-
Is there like some theory that he's actually not even there?
No.
He's dead?
But Carl was supposed to
Become the centerpiece.
become the guy, but they decided to flip the script and flip the flop and have
I
Carl
hate
die.
that. I hate that.
But
I love Carl.
Didn't he die?
yes,
Yeah, they killed
Yeah,
him in the
that's-
show.
yeah. But Shotzi's favorite guy is supposed to be taking over the
God.
reins
No,
of the lead role.
Oh,
of the
my
group.
favorite little beady-eyed,
Yep.
layered hair
That's-
man.
That's what the rumor is.
I'm not gonna like go crazy and talk too much shit
So yeah,
about him
Norman
this time.
Reedus. Daryl's supposed to be the
No.
guy, which I don't. It'll be interesting to see how they make that work. 'Cause I
Norman
don't see
fetus. He looks like a little fetus. Oh my god. Okay, we're not gonna talk shit.
You know you just want to.
This episode,
I
this
really
is
do.
one for the books.
I just don't understand why everyone is so goo goo gaga sexy boy over him. I'm like, no.
Do you love Norman Reedus? Tell us why.
Or
Write
why
us-
not?
Why not? Write
Or
us
do
at
you
our-
agree with me?
Write us at
Do
our
you
social
agree with
media
me?
on Facebook
Y'all.
and hit us up at Monster Candy Podcast on Facebook and tell
Or
us.
Instagram.
Or Instagram. Or Twitter.
Yes.
We're on all of it. We're global. And let us know. What do you think about Norman Reedus? Do you think he's sexy enough to handle this?
Or do you want to stab him in his little beady eyeballs?
with his own...
With his own needle dick.
With his own child
with his own
crossbow.
with his own glasses that he wears indoors.
Yes. If you don't understand
wears
why this
sunglasses
situation
indoors.
is happening, you need to listen to a couple of our episodes because this is fully explained. When did we explain this?
Oh no.
Well, one of the episodes. It's a good one.
Listen to them all.
Yeah, you should be listening to all of them. I have a question. You guys are funny. I'm going to call you out. You guys are hilarious because there are some episodes that you listen to the shit out of it. I'm actually convinced that some of you listen to the episode like 5 times in a row because we get so many listens on certain episodes. And then other episodes that are pure gold that we serve out like getting like very
No
little.
love.
No love.
No love.
Yeah, and it was interesting. It's really
Cody, no
interesting.
love.
Shasi says it's because you guys don't listen to anything you haven't seen.
Yeah, no, that's totally it.
Let us know if she's right.
Yeah, tell us if I'm right. So, if you haven't seen the movie that we talk about on the podcast, do you not watch it? You don't, right? You wait until there's an okay.
Yeah.
You don't listen. That's right. We're not filming this shit. I keep thinking that we are.
Is
That's
that
why.
why you're looking for a camera? Is it looking for a camera? I'd also like to point out that most of this podcast, she has been doing her parts while laying her head on the table that this podcast is recording.
I lift my head up just to talk for a second.
Somebody's been on tour for a while.
So let us know.
All right, but do you think Walking Dead should come to an end?
Yes.
Honestly, that show should have come to an end a while ago. They are flogging the shit out of that thing.
See, I'm still into it, man.
You
I
are?
keep
Are
telling
you serious?
Yeah.
Are you into it? I
He's
didn't
fucking
realize.
loyal, man.
I still watch it.
He's fucking loyal. Every time we get into some fucking series, I will drop out after like 1 or 2 seasons,
Yeah.
and then he just fucking goes.
Really?
Goes until it's canceled.
Because I ain't no quitter.
He ain't no quitter. I'm a quitter.
She's 100% a quitter.
I'm a quitter. I'm like, fuck this. I'm over it. I need new and exciting things in my life.
You're like, I'm over it.
I'm over it.
I got another one. I got one that you actually brought up to me earlier.
Yes.
What do you guys think about Jamie Foxx taking over as Spawn?
I'm not into that at all.
No?
Who's Jamie Foxx?
Okay. What?
Okay, I'm just being annoying now.
But this is...
But you know what? I didn't know who Childish Gambino was until like the other day.
He's been around for a good while.
Yeah, I was like, what is a Childish Gambino?
A shitty rapper is what it is.
He's a good rapper. Come
No.
on. He's a
I
good
hate
rapper.
that style.
You don't like that style?
It's garbage. And
Really?
so is,
No, I like fun.
so
fucking...
is his raps. I'm like, it's garbage.
I like him.
I like him more as an actor,
He's a great actor.
but as a hip hop artist,
Really? I like his stuff.
I'm not
but
into it.
I'm not as... But who's your favorite rapper? Who's
Of all
somebody you
time?
recommend? Yeah, who you drop it, who you go by.
god damn. There's only one.
Who?
There's only one man.
Then say
I'm
it.
almost afraid, but I want to know. Maybe it'll be awesome. I'm hoping I'll
Say it.
The ladies love Cool James.
LL Cool J?
Fuck yes.
You are an LL Cool J fan.
Oh yeah.
Who's LL Cool J?
Don't... He's just like Dungeons and Dragons.
Inside joke.
Yeah. Well, they'll know it if they've been following along. No shit.
100%.
Don't call it a comeback. Been here for years.
Alright.
All right. No, he's okay. Fair enough. Fair enough.
The doo-wop is probably my favorite LL Cool J song.
No shit.
Yeah.
Sing it.
Who's singing? Who's your favorite rapper?
I don't have a favorite.
You don't have a favorite rapper?
She don't like that shit.
No, I don't like that shit.
You don't
like,
listen to rap?
I'm
Nicki
like,
Minaj.
I'm like straight up rock and roll. That's all I listen to.
LL Cool
funny.
J's rock and roll is fucked though. That's the thing.
Wait, I like some rap though. Like I like
Nicki Minaj.
80s, early 90s stuff.
No, I get you. I get you. Wu-Tang Clan over here. Super big fan of Wu-Tang Clan.
Wu-Tang.
Yeah, Wu-Tang.
I'm not
36 Chambers.
Dude, one of the best albums. One of the best albums of all time.
ODB, rest in soul. Big Baby Jesus.
Yeah, it's true.
Rest in peace. God rest his soul. Anyway, side note. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. Okay. Interesting point. I mean, I like Childish Gambino, but I feel you. But I can't front on LL Cool J. Good pick. Yeah, I'm a little surprised. I'm a little surprised at the casting, but I'm sure they got really excited when Jamie Foxx was in.
I don't see it. Like, he's a good actor in some things, but
What has he been in?
a million things.
Oh.
I always liked how what was his name? Michael J. White, who did the
original one.
Yeah, original one. I thought he was great. I mean, I love his voice. He's got the best voice.
Yeah.
But you know,
Yes, I know who Jamie Foxx is. Don't be
I
like
mean-
flashing your phone with pictures of him.
he's a big time star. I mean, I think sometimes Jamie Foxx wants to play Jamie Foxx all the time.
Yeah.
Which is my only problem with him. Which is where some actors it works for him. I feel like he's a little too stubborn with his character, and it sometimes hurts some of his performances a little. Like I remember Quentin Tarantino. I always thought this, and Quentin Tarantino actually said that it was a little bit hard at first to get him to what was that movie that he did with Jamie Foxx?
Django.
Django?
The D is silent,
The D
bitch.
is silent. He literally a line from the movie. D is silent, bitch.
Django?
Django and Jane. He actually had to tell Jamie Foxx, like, you gotta tone it down in these scenes, like in these early scenes, because Django hasn't reached his badass status. Like, he was trying to be Jamie Foxx too much, and, and I still feel like it wasn't quite there.
Yeah, no,
But-
he's too.
But I like him. I
He's
just
still
wish
a
he'd
comedian.
ease up.
And the comedian,
He's a comedian?
always comes out.
Yeah.
Is he a rapper?
Well, yeah. Yeah, I
Is
mean,
he?
technically, yeah, he did his thing with Kanye.
Shotzi. What's going on over there?
I'm not sure.
You still with us? You okay?
She's not with us.
You need a hug? You still hanging?
Ow! I just touched my face.
Yeah, it's
My face
that thing
is
in front of
broken
your skull.
still.
Yeah, she got hurt.
I ran into a door.
That's what they say.
No one believes me. I
It's
ran into a
because literally as a job, you have literally been what we've talked about it. Hit with the table, hit with the chair, kicked,
Yes.
thrown to the ground.
Yes.
There's footage of your hands getting pinned and you're slammed face down
I know.
on a ring and you walked away.
I
and
leave
now you
without
have
a
this
scratch.
big ass cut on your face across your nose.
Yes, but
From running into a door.
from running into a fucking door that was being closed in my face.
Who knew that your villain, your arch nemesis, was actually
It's
a
just
common
it's just a
common door? Stop
Yep.
touching it. You're gonna get infected.
I
What are you
can't.
doing?
I can't help it.
Anyway, back to Jamie Foxx. Back to Wanda from fucking In Living Color.
Oh!
Yeah.
Welcome back to the conversation.
Oh! He's Wanda!
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's
But
hilarious.
yeah, he's like, I just feel like it's gonna be the Jamie Foxx show,
Mm-hmm.
and it's gonna be kind of like not slapsticky, but
I'm
comedic.
okay with that.
Which I'm not. I liked the original. Spawn's not a fucking comedian. and I just feel it's gonna be.
But I don't think he's gonna make it funny. He hasn't been funny in a long time.
But he always is kind of funny in his movies. There's always a little bit of Jamie Foxx that squeezes out in those movies. I don't. And he's too fucking short. Why do they keep getting all these short ass
They're all
dudes?
short. All those actors are short. I don't know.
I'm not. I mean, who knows? Maybe it'll be great. But initial thoughts, meh.
I'm gonna give it a shot just because I like him. I just want him to sometimes put the character first, but maybe he'd argue that he does. I got another one for you.
What?
Did you guys catch Stephen King throwing shade still at Stanley Kubrick's Shining? Did you hear about that?
I saw
What?
a post about it, but I didn't.
Wait, okay, hold on. Wait, there's shade? There's been shade?
Yeah, Stephen King has
Give me some.
Stephen King has notoriously hated Stephen King has notoriously disliked Stanley Kubrick's The Shining.
Okay.
Because
wasn't he on set for that?
I don't know if he was on set. He always took issue with it because he felt like he felt like they just overdid it and didn't capture the whole point of his book. And he feels like Shelley Duvall's Wendy is one of the most misogynistic characters ever put to film. He thinks that Jack Nicholson's performance, even though it's acclaimed, you kind of feel like he's crazy from the very beginning, which is true.
Jack Nicholson.
Yeah.
You're right. I mean, it's great. He's crazy.
Wendy's the most misogynistic.
Yeah, just because of how helpless she is. They made her in the movie, and
Okay.
like in the book, her character is much more capable,
right.
and has equal footing with everybody else. And the book, okay, listen, the book is about a man going crazy in that hotel.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, and then turning on his family, and then his wife and child, like using everything at their disposal to deal with it.
Yes.
The movie's about a crazy guy that brings his family to a hotel and then goes batshit crazy he's already crazy.
Yeah,
and that's one of the problems Stephen King, there's no journey to it.
I could get behind that because then the contrast isn't as great.
Right, because like in the book, he's struggling against his character. You know, he's struggling with his sanity and finally loses it. And Stephen King's always kind of talked about that being the tragedy of the story, is that
he's a good guy.
Yeah, Jack Torrance is trying to not lose his shit, and he finally does. But like in the movie, yeah, Jack Nicholson's crazy from fucking the first scene. Like but the movie's awesome.
The movie is awesome, and I don't think Jack Nicholson could have played it any other way.
Really?
I think he could have,
I
but
think he could have done straight in the beginning of the movie and slowly deteriorated.
Yeah, I don't know. Jack Nicholson just seems fucking crazy.
Okay.
he's always a little unhinged.
You know what I mean? So that him.
So just casting him outright.
Yeah, is like, this guy, it seems a little crazy already.
Yeah, I mean, I would have.
And when he
maybe that's why he's taken so easily.
I love The Shining.
Yeah,
as a
good
movie.
Totally.
We
were just watching it.
Right, but I feel like Stephen King has a point. It does put the focus on something else where it's just a crazy situation that gets crazy. Because like Stephen King has said, like that there's no change. It's just Jack Nicholson goes nuts on his family because
it's
uncomfortable. It just gets hyped.
It's uncomfortable the entire movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which I guess that's Stephen King wanted us to feel more sympathetic to Jack Torrance as he finally loses himself and becomes a villain. But
which you kind of do feel that when he's having that nightmare.
Yeah.
And when he comes out and wakes him up, he's like, oh, I had a dream and I had a nightmare and I chopped you both up into little pieces. Blah, blah, blah. And, you know, he seems vulnerable and like he like really feels like, what the fuck? This is like, I'm a fucking monster for even thinking this. Like, you know.
Right.
But, yeah, I mean, it would make more sense if it progressed.
I mean, that's a great scene when she finds that book and he's just been writing nothing the whole time.
All work and no play.
Yeah, but at the same time, I think I mean, I can see where Stephen King's coming from.
Yeah.
But I guess in his latest book, it's called The Outsider. King introduces a character in it by noting that she's watching Kubrick's Pass of Glory because, in her words, it's better than The Shining. which is another one of Kubrick's works. So, do you think he's? I mean, he clearly is still pissed. I guess he must be just pissed because it's such a favorite movie. A lot of people remember we argued there were people who talk about it as the best horror movie of all time.
Yeah.
We none of us agreed with that.
It's his creation, so I could see him being like, "That's not what I intended."
Yeah, like you totally missed the point. But that's how John Carpenter's been about literally every Halloween.
Yeah, anything Rob Zombie's touched.
Well, no, any of the other stuff too, because he was just like, did nobody else think that it was scary that Michael Myers would just attack anybody he saw and that somebody wouldn't care and just randomly see you and go after you? Isn't that terrifying? Is that not enough? And just always felt kind of bitter that nobody got it. And when Rob Zombie got that remake, he was all in, and then all of a sudden he heard, oh no, he's just gonna be another brother sister craziness thing and give it a whole reason, so it's not scary to me.
Yeah, I mean,
I get it.
On one hand, I get it, because it's like you said, it's his thing, and it's not the way he intended for it to come out. But you gotta understand, it's two different worlds. One is literary,
right?
Where not everyone's gonna read the fucking book. Way more people are probably gonna have seen the movie than, you know what I mean. So it's like apples and oranges.
So you think you should get over it?
I think, yeah, and it's not like if you write a song and you fucking record it, put it out, and people like that song, and then 40 years later or 30 years later someone covers that song and it becomes like a huge fucking splash. I mean, just take most of the shit Elvis did. Most of the re-recordings he did of other people's songs are way bigger than the original songs. But that doesn't mean that there's not people that are like, that song's awesome. Like, I like both versions, I just like this version better. You know what I mean?
Right.
So they can't be like, hey, I mean, if it wasn't for the movie, the audience for that book probably wouldn't be as big. So, to me, Kubrick's like Stephen King's fucking Colonel Parker for that particular book. It's like, was the book better or whatever? Yeah, sure, but if not for the movie, most people probably wouldn't know about The Shining,
right?
In book form. So, and the movie was good. The movie is still fucking good.
Oh yeah.
So
it is a good movie.
Just because it's not something.
It's just not a faithful adaptation.
Which, happens, but.
Yeah, I think it just bugs him because it's so popular.
Yeah.
Honestly, is that people love it, and he's just like, I don't know. He's got a lot of things going though. Stephen King. He's also. You guys hear about that Hulu's thing? It's J.J. Abrams is producing Castle Rock. It's a series that takes place, in the Stephen King multiverse, and it's like a series.
Oh.
And
I did hear about that.
Yeah, it has all the
Sounds
different
familiar.
different characters from all different references from all of his stories. It should really be crazy. I think that I'm kind of excited about it. I think it could be amazing. I don't know when exactly it's supposed to come out.
Or maybe Stephen King will have some issue with it.
I actually, from what I understand, he's super excited, but I mean, it's completely dedicated to everything he's done. I'm just trying to figure out, when is it coming out? Like, I want to see it. Oh, premieres Wednesday, July 25th, so in July. That's cool.
Pretty soon then.
3 episodes on Hulu at once. So they're not doing the Netflix binge it all at once, but they're putting a bunch of episodes.
There's
at a
too
time.
many streaming services now.
That's getting kind of frustrating.
What is the DC universe bullshit?
I don't know. What is the DC? They're doing a streaming service?
I think that's what they're doing because their Swamp Thing is coming out, the TV series. And it says only on DC Universe. What does that mean?
It's a streaming service. It's a video on demand streaming service
Oh my gosh,
operated by DC Entertainment,
DC
Warner
Comics
Brothers,
and shit.
fucking
Yeah.
YouTube, fucking Hulu, fucking Netflix, fucking Shudder. I can't keep up with all this bullshit.
Yeah, it's going to be Titans, Swamp Thing, Doom Patrol, and then there's going to be Young Justice Outsiders, which is a long-awaited, I don't know if you guys remember that animated series, Young Justice. It was really great. It was actually canceled.
Wasn't there only like one season?
There was 2 seasons.
Okay.
It was canceled at the height of its popularity.
Yeah.
And you know why?
Why?
Because women liked it.
Oh.
And their thing was girls don't buy toys. So they literally canceled like this. And it's a great series.
Are you the one that told me about this?
Maybe.
Because I was complaining about... Maybe it was someone else, but I was complaining about how they canceled Teen Titans for the same reason. Like, I'm a huge Teen Titans fan.
She was Beast Boy.
Like, yes, I'm Beast Boy.
You are kind of the female Beast Boy. I'll go with that.
She was, though.
No, but I was.
Yeah. She was Beast Boy.
That's awesome.
But, yeah, I fucking love Teen Titans, and it just disappeared. Just...
Yeah, they're doing a movie because they've kind of changed it up.
No, but
like,
it's Teen Titans Go, this
yeah,
fucking
the
weird,
kidsy,
lame
kids
animation, like super childish animation. It's not taken seriously at all.
No, it's goofy.
Uh,
Yeah. I know.
Lame.
Yeah, it's this whole thing, and that's kind of a bummer. I agree. It's getting too many. Like, because when we got here, I was asking you guys about Shudder. It was worth getting, and then you guys have El Rey.
But it's good, man. It keeps the competition alive, so there's not a monopoly.
That's true. It's true, but it's just an awful lot of like dollars going in a lot of different directions
It
to
is.
get all this stuff.
Yeah, it all
That
just.
is true. But it's why it'll keep everything low. The costs low, man.
Yeah, and then you can pick and choose, I suppose.
Until the big companies start coming in and start buying shit up, and then
And then it just all goes into one thing.
Well, then they're like, here's $50 for this streaming service. You're like, what?
Well, they got the
No.
season 3 of Young Justice Outsiders, I guess, and then they're gonna do a Harley Quinn animated series that'll feature Poison Ivy.
Interesting.
Adult animation. It
Yeah,
says.
so like
Thank God.
tits and pussy wussies.
So Titans are coming as
Scissoring?
an action. There's a Titans
Yeah.
action series, Swamp Thing horror series, and Doom Patrol drama. And they're working on something called Metropolis. Look, I don't know if that's enough to grab me, man. It's gonna be tough to grab me.
Yeah, like how much is it gonna be? Because that's not a lot of content, really.
DC comics aren't the greatest anyway.
Yeah.
Well, you're either DC or I think DC has. How do I put this? I've always thought, people can argue with me, DC has better characters, Marvel has better stories.
Meh.
'Cause DC characters are iconic and
Yes.
better than the stories that are told about them.
Yes.
I mean, Superman's a god. It's awesome.
Mhm.
But they just can't tell it.
Batman's the shit, though.
Batman is an amazing.
Batman and everything around
yeah,
Batman
but that's
is
like
the shit.
that's like the only two.
Wonder Woman.
Woman.
Yeah.
Okay, so 3, and then you get people like
But I
fucking
mean, everything-
Aquaman.
Well, then you
And
get,
then-
New Gods, I think, are great. Darkseid, I think Lex Luthor's a great character, a great villain. I think the Joker's a great villain.
There's
Yeah.
a handful, but
I feel like, I don't know. I mean, I see what you're saying, but I kind of would go that there's more than a handful. But I think they got better characters. And Marvel's always had better stories.
see, I think X-Men is better. Those characters, like the core characters, but we may even throw like Gambit and stuff in there, like that era. Better than 90% of any DC character.
I would say X-Men under Chris Claremont, his run during the 80s and 90s was for X-Men is what I think was so good. Because he was doing some really heavy-hitting stuff with that.
I like the Jim Lee era.
But if I sit there and go, as much as I love Iron Man, I would take Batman every time.
Me too.
Oh yeah,
As much as I love
but then again, you're putting up like
Thor, I'll take
You're-
Superman.
you're taking the A team of DC versus like the B and C team of Marvel.
Well,
Yeah, I mean you got
still.
Spider-Man. Who would you rather have, Spider-Man or Superman?
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man's way more interesting.
I
than
love
fucking
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man is probably one of the most interesting characters that Marvel has.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
So
Conflicted. He could almost be a DC hero, to be honest. He's a good... I just think stories built around DC heroes are kind of tough.
I don't know. I
think
just
it's
really love Batman.
Batman's amazing.
More so the Batman villains, but that right there.
Well,
just-
they say that's the argument. Is like the villains make the hero.
Yes.
Honestly,
Mhm.
you know, Thor is rad, but
Batman's
he's rad 'cause of
universe,
Loki.
just specifically, is probably the best thing about DC.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, definitely.
You know what I mean? I mean, sure,
Not
you
probably,
got
definitely.
Lex Luthor, like, that's cool and everything, but it's like, like, even, like, Superman's a cool story, but
Great story.
Captain America, way cooler.
Captain America. Oh,
Way
Captain
way
America's
cooler
blue. I
background
love
story
Captain
to
America.
fucking, you know, fight Nazis and he's a super soldier and this and that and all that shit.
Yeah, fight those Nazis.
Like,
Yeah.
it's, well,
I see your argument and I respect it, and I don't necessarily disagree.
and to me, Thor and Aquaman are literally mirrors of.
Okay, now you've gone too far. I like Aquaman fine, but Thor is one of my favorite Marvel
See,
characters.
but they're both just Greek mythology.
Wonder Woman's essentially Greek mythology.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I like that. I don't
No,
mind
I'm
that.
not saying it's not cool. What I'm saying is, you got one blonde-haired dude.
Nordic mythology.
That's a
technically.
fucking, you know, Greek god, and then you have another guy, but lives in the sea. It's
But
basically,
no, Thor's not a Greek god. He's a Nordic god.
well, he's half man, half god, technically, right?
Thor isn't. No, he's full god.
Oh, that's Hercules. I'm thinking about Hercules. Never
Oh,
mind.
Hercules. Yeah,
But-
that's Greek.
But what I'm saying is, there, you know,
Thor
Yeah,
and Aquaman. I would actually say that as far as DC counterparts, I would say it's Thor and Wonder Woman. They are the counterparts
Yeah.
to each other in each other's story. That's the. I would say those are the twist right there. But let us know what you like better, Marvel or DC. I feel like we keep going back. Like no,
Batman
we're
is
done.
DC life. Everything else can take a shit in DC anyway.
Well, yes. Like,
I
if it
don't
wasn't
know.
for Harley Quinn and Joker, I don't really care about Marvel or DC.
Yeah.
Like I said, DC characters, I like them. I like them a lot. I think, but Marvel's always had those harder hitting stories. But on that note, we've been talking for a while.
Wait, we're not in this quite yet. We got to talk about
What do you want to talk about?
3 from Hell.
Oh,
Oh shit!
That's the one thing we were like,
why didn't
what
we
the
talk that
fuck?
in the other episode?
All
Anyway.
right. Tell us about it. Lay it down. Lay it down.
Well, we were all discussing earlier. Okay, did they die? How the fuck did they live?
We gotta let everyone know what we're talking about because not everyone knows what 3 from Hell
Three
is.
from Hell is Devil's Rejects 2, the third movie in the
Didn't we joke about how it's Devil's Rejects 2, 3?
Three from Hell.
from Hell.
Yes.
Because it's the third movie. Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
So,
There are
what
a
the
lot-
fuck?
I'm assuming that, spoilers for those of you who haven't seen Devil's Rejects, that when they were shot to shit at the end of that movie, that they didn't die. And we just think they died.
How the fuck you gonna get shot 1,000 times and not die?
Well,
But, like, you see the pictures of them, like, you're getting shot 1,000 times, you're gonna get shot in the face. And they don't have any fucking bullet
Well,
holes
they're
whatsoever
all
in them.
fucked up. And, like, before they got shot a million times, too, they're all like,
Okay, but in the pictures of pictures of the movie, they don't have a scratch on them.
Yeah.
If they got shot a bunch of times, there'd be scars everywhere. Their face would be mangled.
Yeah, because there's, like, teaser clips and pictures
Even
and
if they
shit.
lived, which no one could fucking live through that.
Yeah. That's a lot.
yeah, there's lots. Well, I mean, looking at them in this this image from the ending of the movie, they are blown to shit in their faces.
We guess we can't say anything until we watch the movie because there's probably some weird fucking like satanic ritual that happens and
Or they could just totally not do that ending. Like, that ending never
or that was
happened.
just a dream. That ending was just a dream.
Oh,
Yeah.
they better not do that. I'd actually.
That'd
like,
be a
Some
that'd
St.
be-
Elsewhere shit. It was all the dream in the mind of an autistic boy.
honestly.
Like Deadpool says, that's just lazy writing.
I'd be. Sorry, you got me on that one. I would just like to. I figure they're gonna be surviving this, and some of them are gonna be in a more state of being wrecked than others. Is Sid in this?
Yeah.
Sid Haig? He's in it?
Fuck.
At least I'm pretty sure. I thought I saw some stills of him in it.
Good. I hope he is.
Me too. You know, I was almost in a movie with Sid.
What?
Yeah. So.
It's true.
Yeah, I was in. I got cast for this movie. It's called Blood Drive. It was a vampire film, and it was like a race car vampire film. And we did like a teaser for it. I shot a teaser for it, and they were like, "Oh yeah, Sid Haig's on board with it." And I even talked to him about it when I met him at Days of the Dead. I was like, "Yo, I think we're gonna be in a movie together." And he's like, "Oh, which one?" And I was like, "Blood Drive." And he's like, "Oh yeah. Have you heard anything more about that? Like, is that really happening?" And I was like, "I hope it's happening. We just shot the teaser, and it never happened."
It's so dependent on funding
It
and
is.
everything.
Well, I
It
still
is.
see they post shit up every once in a while.
Blood Drive?
Yeah.
I think they filmed like a short thing, but they changed the entire script.
Oh.
Like they made it like go back into like the 1800s or something. So they couldn't use me, obviously, because no one in the fucking 1800s looked like me.
Well, didn't they do like a little series thing where they were like?
Oh
fucking-
no, that's totally different.
Right.
The sci-fi series.
Grindhouse series.
But
Yeah.
wasn't that called
It's called Blood Drive,
Blood
yes.
Drive,
Yeah, everyone was like, "Oh, is that like with that?" No, it's
Cars that
totally
eat people.
different. It's totally different. But yeah, almost in a movie with Sid Haig.
That's too
So,
bad. That would have been awesome.
Yeah.
I'm just
So-
curious how this will all pan out and work.
Now,
I'm skeptical.
the question is, we talked before, or will talk about, depending on what order the episodes come out in. Devil's Rejects 2 is, we've all agreed, is one of his best movies. Rob Zombie's best movies. Do you think he's going to keep it simple and direct on this one, or do you think it's going to get cluttered?
You know, I want to think that he will keep it simple, but then I watch 31 and Lords of Salem, and I'm like, oh man, if it's anything like those movies, it's gonna suck. But he has 3 really awesome characters.
I feel like he has to keep it simple to keep it consistent with the Devil's Rejects.
Exactly.
Well,
Do you think Dr. Satan will make a...
Yeah,
Oh, maybe motherfucking Dr. Satan is what brought them
Shotzi's
back.
caught her second win.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
No, I thought that too. I was like, that would be funny.
Maybe that's it.
But, again, it didn't stop him from changing the tone, which I think was appropriate, between House of 1,000 Corpses and Devil's Rejects. He changed the tone of those movies, and it didn't bother him. So
And he's getting older, and then when people start getting older, they just like stop giving a fuck, and like, I'm just gonna do whatever the fuck I want, even if it makes sense or doesn't make sense or is good or whatever. So who knows?
Who knows?
Andy's vegan, so I mean that could totally fuck everything up too.
Oh man, he's a skinny little man.
Yeah.
Rob Zombie?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Doesn't matter, but I didn't know that.
So
Well,
see.
I saw him live like semi recently, and he was just like, I was like, God damn,
He never used
he's
to be
little.
that. Never used to be that skinny.
he's a frail little man.
Yeah.
What happens when you get
He's
vegan?
not eating.
Yeah. He is not eating.
Pretty sure he's not eating.
All that protein he thinks he's getting from fucking plants is just not bioavailable enough.
Beans.
Well,
Let us know what you people think about how
any of the subjects that we've been
Anything.
talking about. Yeah.
Don't tell me what you think. I don't care.
You do care.
Okay, maybe I care a little bit.
He's the one that doesn't care. We can't have two
Yeah.
people
Okay.
that don't
Okay.
care.
Okay.
No,
No,
we
I
care.
care. No,
We
I
do
give a
care.
shit.
she
I
might
care.
she might care
No,
less.
I care.
She might care less than I do.
No, I care.
To a
Stop.
degree.
Yeah. I care.
Look,
Care
the point
about you,
is,
baby.
Caring
we
is
want to
sharing.
hear from you guys and see any of the subjects we
Sharing
hit
is
tonight.
caring.
I hope you enjoyed the episode. We should probably wrap it up. It's been an hour.
Wrap it up.
Yeah. So, Thank you so much for tuning in to our random episode. How'd you feel about this? Let us know about that.
Probably like, God, this episode sucks. Tell him to shut the fuck up.
That's probably what's going to happen. I mean, we did go a full hour of conversation.
We don't give a fuck, though.
Yeah. Thank you guys so much. Have a wonderful evening. We'll see you next time on Monster Candy Podcast.
See you, bitches.
Eat a spoonful of peanut butter.
You've been listening to Monster Candy Podcast. Want to find out more about the show? Find us on the web at monstercandypodcast.com. You can also find us on Facebook and Instagram by searching Monster Candy Podcast. And you can find our Twitter at MonsterCNDYPC. Hey, we couldn't fit the whole name. What do you want from us? Let us know what you think of the show and if we're right or if we're wrong or what you want us to tackle next. We want to hear from you. Well, Shotzi and I do, but I can promise that E doesn't really care. To find out more about Shotzi Blackheart and her professional wrestling, follow her Twitter at Shotzi Black or her Instagram at Shotzi Blackheart. You can follow Screamin' E's band, the Memphis Murder Men, on Facebook at TMMM official page or his Instagram at Screamin' E. That's screaming with no G, add the E. For me, Dominic Davy, you can find my artwork at dominicdavy.com, my band Tsunami Bomb at tsunamibomb.net, and you can hear my other podcast, 3 Gigs, at 3gigspodcast.com, or on the same platform you're hearing this podcast. Thank you so much for tuning in. We'll see you next time on Monster Candy Podcast.